Good afternoon. I'm Duke Stockslager at Stockslager's Greenhouse and Garden Center, and I thought it would be a good time to take a walk through the greenhouse. I know so many of you are at home thinking about planting, and we are also very busy planting, getting ready for spring. Behind me you can see our mums. These mums are our Easter crop, and normally they would be going out to churches and homes. Those are available. Beautiful spray of color. And as Cami goes around here, you can see some of the other plants coming on for spring. Some beautiful color. Our mums and lilies we will be putting on our front door pickup availability list. And as we get closer to spring and get into it, right now our front door is closed. Hopefully by the end of April we will be open, and we have some beautiful succulents and such over here. The spring planting, one thing that is in our favor right now, we are plenty early. Our planting date is usually mid-April to late April as the weather breaks. I can remember Memorial Day used to be the big weekend for planting gardens. So as we take a walk through the greenhouses, we're going to share with you some of what we are getting ready for. Let's take a walk. This is our planting area. This is where we plant in the spring, getting ready. And agriculture has been deemed as a necessary business. And in order for you to have the plants come spring, when it's time to plant, we have to be planting now. We have taken a step. We've put up partitions between the employees. We are planting, getting ready for spring, because now is when we have to plant to have it ready for you come May. So we are planting. We are being very cautious with our employees and our work areas. As they go through the water tunnel, David sets them on the cart and they go out into a greenhouse to grow. So let's go out to the greenhouse where they're growing. I wanted to stop here in this greenhouse. These are shrimp plants. Shrimp plants have become very popular with our customers because they are very, very popular with hummingbirds. Hummingbirds love the shrimp plant. These are in hanging baskets. Hummingbirds remember where their food source was last year. And if you've had these in the past, you'll want to get them again. If you've never had them, the shrimp, hanging baskets, wonderful for attracting hummingbirds. These are cannas. These are started from seed. Cannas are a tropical plant. They love the heat of the summer. We started these from seed back in December, and you can see they are growing quite nicely here. Cannas, these will bloom profusely all summer long for you. These are citronella. Citronella plants, we know it's going to get hot this summer and the mosquitoes will be back. The idea here is put these on your patio and you fluff them up a little bit, and they really do help keep the mosquitoes away. And as we walk down through the greenhouse, you'll see the hanging baskets growing, getting ready for spring. Another plant that we never seem to have enough of is the lemongrass. And lemongrass also helps repel the mosquitoes in the summertime. These will get quite large. So the lemongrass, I hope we have enough this year. Moving on down through, you can see plenty of herbs. We have lavender, several different types of lavender. We have rosemary. Moving on down, basil. The basil is coming on quite nicely. I love basil, I love herbs. My wife and I have this agreement. She loves to cook and I love to eat. And a little secret on drying herbs, the leafy herbs, basil and some of the other ones, put them on a cookie sheet, set them on your dashboard of your car with the windows rolled up on a hot day, and it really does dry the leaves out nicely while keeping the flavor in the leaves. So just a tip on drying out your herbs. Jenny does that, and I love it when she cooks with basil. Right next to us you can see these are baby tomato plants. They're called plugs. They're in a plug tray, and you can see the little tomato plant. And there are 288 plants in this tray, 288 plants, and you can see 40 plug trays times 288. We have tomatoes, we have some more Italian parsley waiting to be planted. We have some of your cabbage and broccoli and cauliflower waiting to be planted up. Further down we have pepper plants. And remember, tomatoes and peppers, much more before the 1st of May, you're taking that risk. Our frost date in southwestern Ohio is May 15th. Some folks like to get their tomatoes in the ground early, but there's always that risk. The cabbage, broccoli, they can go out now, they will take frost, and they will take off and start growing on these warm spring days. These are evolvulus hanging baskets. You can see the color coming on right now. A very popular basket. They like the shade. Some sun during the day is fine, but they really don't like that hot afternoon sunshine. Some more herbs, some foliage growing. The young children like these. These are chenille hanging baskets. They call them the red fuzzy tails. So a hanging basket, a fun plant to have hanging around. They like the sunshine. And as we walk down through, you can see the planters that have been planted up. These I think are going to Kettering Hospital. And let's walk over here to the number 2 house. The extremely hot pepper. These are the Carolina Reaper. We have the Carolina Reaper. We have Trinidad Scorpion. Extremely hot peppers. And as I get out of the way here, Cammie can look at the begonias down through there. The colors of white, red, and pink. These are small begonias. And you can see the hanging impatient baskets. And this year, there's a new series of impatiens called the Beacons. The Beacons are immune to the impatient downy mildew. So we have a plant now that we don't have to worry about getting the impatient downy mildew, and they will grow nicely all summer long.